Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Looking at this pile, I'm thinking Country Doctor, hoping that Diligent Farmer comes back. Or Hoarder. I have a couple good options actually. Maybe, yeah, let's go Country Doctor. Okay, second pile, Village Elder probably. Maybe Cattle Dealer? Hmm. You know what? I do really like Cattle Dealer. And then this is um well, Hobbyist, knowing that Village Elders out there is pretty good. Boatswain is excellent, especially with my Country Doctor though. Probably have to take Boatswain. And then this pick is Dove Hunter for sure. Dove Hunter with the Cattle Dealer. Okay, I actually got Diligent Farmer back. So maybe I should try for Diligent Farmer. The only thing is, um, with Country Doctor, I don't get full value out of that room. And I think with my setup, Cattle Dealer, I want to stay on a 3-room house, so I'm in no big rush to get to stone. So I think Diligent Farmer is a strong card. I don't think it fits this game for me. Unless if I got like Lighthouse, then it would be great. Because I'd probably do Lighthouse grow, then Diligent Farmer grow, then Country Doctor grow. Probably though the pick here is actually Miller because it's going to give me a easy way to bake grain as yeah, not that the effect is all that strong, but it'll work every once in a while. And then this pile, um, probably resource lender, just in case I get occupation round one. Resource lending would all game would be pretty reasonable. And this pick is definitely Master Cook. This card by quite a bit. Alright, so I got some really good stuff here. Homework, pole barns, stone axe, chocolate, baker's oven, all those are good for me. Um, maybe it's probably either homework or stone axe because getting that wood quickly will be handy. I think I'm gonna do homework just because I have Miller, so I can use homework to play ovens and do some fancy stuff. Okay, this pick is probably duck pond, but I'll take a look. No, it looks like duck pond. Okay, I don't really like pine forest. I think it's pretty weak. Um, maybe heat wave, maybe burst stone. Resource lending stone all game and then being able to use them for bonus points would be nice. I guess farm name sign was maybe a better choice there. I don't know. Hard to say. Wow. And I got Grotto in my fourth pack. That's exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, so with Grotto, that changes things a bit. Might stay on a two-room house. Grow once with Grotto, once with Country Doctor. Um, we'll see though. Definitely going to use Master Cook to pay for the grotto. So I have Stone Axe here or Baker's Oven. Both of them are quite good for me. Um, I think I will go with the Baker's Oven. And then this pick is Chameleon. If I'm thinking that I'll do 9 space pastures, then being able to mix boar and sheep would actually be useful. Actually, not really, because it's only one. I forgot it's not a mix. Um, breakfast outdoors then, because it's worth points. And this pick, I'll probably go Heat Wave. I like Heat Wave. I think it's pretty good. So I wonder if Winter Garden counts as a planted field. Acreage counts as grain fields, but I don't think it counts as a planted field. Similar with copse. You know what? I forgot I have boatswain, so maybe my boatswain can sow a grain onto the winter garden, which wouldn't get a grain from the boatswain normally. So I start fourth, and I'm hoping to get Master Cook out in round one so that I can start using it right away. So I'll probably skip Resource Lender, go Master Cook, and then hopefully my round two is something like 2 read homework, and then I play Grotto after that, or else Master Cook, Occupation, Grotto. Commercial Baker, good start for Barbarossa, very strong card. So I might have some compete competition for the grain ovens, clay oven and stone oven. And he's got pine forest. Okay, interesting. Well, 2 wood's a fine start for me. I did broadcast this live originally on twitch.tv/play_agricola. If you want to give me a follow there. And if you're watching live, say hi. I'm keeping an eye on chat. So ideally, I get occupation and then improvement, but that's probably unlikely. Probably the occupation spots will disappear, in which case getting 2 reed would be good. Hobbyist, there it is. Actually, I expect Barbarossa will 2 reed here, although he might go on his commercial baker because of pine forest. Oh, start player. Okay, that works. Two read is nice for me. So my last move will probably be plow. Yeah. At least I'm making it marginally less painful for wildfly by using the master cook. So then this round, if I get back, I'll play it. But otherwise, I might do homework. That's good for wallfly, lady in waiting, always nice to have. So what occupation do I play here? I think the pick is... Well, if I take boatswain, then I know fishing's just gonna immediately get grabbed. So maybe the pick here, I play dove hunter here, and then I have a 1 cheap 4 food action available next round. So my next action will be start player. Start player and then grab something. Oh, Idlewild going on start player, so I'm hoping that Wallfly takes 3 wood. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I don't want to pass 6 wood, but I don't see a good way around it. Like, I really need to get my grotto going. A little painful to pass up 6 wood that way, but just as long as then 2 reed gets denied from Idlewild, I think it's okay. Purple Boy saying I could build the first room. Yeah, but I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to build a wood room. I think I'd rather put my wood to other uses. So 4 wood I'm sure will get taken. I probably 2 actions, maybe occupation and sheep. Occupation and traveling players, something like that. Maybe traveling players and sheep, since I do need a lot of wood or a lot of food. So the earliest time I can grow with Grotto is round 8, assuming I buy a resource every round. So if family growth comes round 6 or 7, then that's good for me. I'll probably just be able to grow in order and won't lose anything. Won't lose any positions. But if family growth comes around 5, then it definitely would have been better to build first room and then, yeah. I wonder if Idlewild first picked Visionary, trying to figure out why they're doing that, why they're fencing this early. Barbarossa, so I imagine he's going to build Clay Oven with his next move. Or, well, no, he's out of moves. I have 2 moves in a row. Okay, so I can do traveling players and sheep, or I can play an occupation. Um, Probably traveling players and sheep. I guess do I need to take sheep here? Yeah, maybe. I don't. Nothing else is that appealing. I mean, plow would be good, but I think using the dove hunter here is pretty important. So if I could get reedstone food one more time, or if I could get, yeah, reedstone food, then once I build clay, then I'll be able to play miller and build the stone oven. Or the clay oven. Probably though I want stone oven, because with boatswain it should be pretty easy for me to generate a ton of clay. Or a ton of grain, that is. I wonder if Village Elder got all the way back to Wallfly. I mean, I passed it, so it's definitely possible that Idlewild passed it. Barbara Osa just did start player cookies. So looks like he's getting ready to start using cookies with when he bakes bread. I think I keep master cooking. Yeah, I'll be able to get 4 clay if not 5 clay. And worst comes to worst, I always have plow available to me. Plowing will always be good because I don't have a plow. I didn't see any in the draft, and I have boatswain. Okay, here, if Wallfly doesn't build, I'll take wood and build a room myself. Because having first room round 5 for no start players or anything would be really nice. Okay, well, I can still do 3 wood because then if family growth comes around 6, then I build room and grow around 7. Oh, okay, I forgot. Barbarossa has the pine forest about to pay off. Okay, I completely forgot that. So then the actions here, 3 wood, maybe just 3 wood, 4 clay. So now I'm able to, when I play homework, build the clay oven. So at least I'll get one of the ovens. So family growth didn't come until round 8. Or till round 7. So I'm going to be able to grow totally in order. Barbarossa's had a nice start though. I'll keep using my Master Cook. Okay, probably my second action is going to be Reno, I think. What am I going to do on start player? I guess I have Duck Pond and then I can homework later. So I think here the play is Reno Clay Oven. Yeah, and then my last action will be play Occupation Boatswain, because then after I grow round 8, I can go on the fishing and then do start player, homework, and play Country Doctor. Yeah, the ability to play Country Doctor on start player will be really powerful for me. So that sounds good. So either, or I guess I could get 2 reed or 3 wood. I would like both of those things too. Oh, interesting. Wallfly does day labor. Plow, okay. Okay, so Wallfly plowed. So I'll do, so okay, I can gamble, give Barbarossa 6 wood in exchange for growing 1 round earlier. Yeah, that might be good to do. So then I take 2 reed here instead of 3 wood. So best case scenario, Wallfly returns the 2 clay fireplace so that I can use my 2 clay to build it. Yeah, so I would do start player, uh, duck pond, and then on family growth would be birthstone. Nice. So my gamble pays off. I get 6 wood. And then my second action might be 3 stones so that I can get the well. Might be reedstone food, but probably it's just going to be 1 sheep for 4 food because I think I want to keep using my dove hunter as much as possible because my food costs are quite high. Although I do need to get my plows going. If I don't get 2 more plows, then I don't even have enough stuff for a country doctor. Okay, Barbarossa took the stone. So my choice is food, 4 food from sheep, reedstone food, or plow. And I think I will go for the sheep just to keep my feeding really safe. So now my grotto is open. Okay, so if I think Idlewild is a threat to build a room, then I need to build a room here. But I really don't think they're going to. It doesn't look like that's the game that's being played. So I can either master cook or 4 wood. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get family growth in round 9 even if I don't start player here. So I think what I do is 4 wood. And then if family growth is going to be relatively uncontested, what I can do is play homework next round on family growth, play my cattle dealer, and then fence 15, get 2 pairs of cattle, and then, oh, I'm 1 cattle short of doing that actually. Maybe not. Start player chocolate there. I cannot think of any occupations that would allow Idlewild to grow right now. I can't think of any. Yeah, I agree. Herbivore, Barbaros is looking really strong. So Barbarossa plays Businesswoman. Businesswoman's a nice card. Stuff that lets you play two occupations or two improvements at once are really nice because you can get stuff that combos really well together out that maybe you wouldn't play otherwise. Okay, so if I'm going to go for my cattle dove hunter play, I need to do it here. You know what? It's going to make my feeding so easy for the rest of the game. Yeah, let's try it. Although it does mean I can't play Burststone, I think it's fine. So then my two actions are family growth homework, and then second action fence 15. So I'll play cattle dealer and boatswain. Okay, cat lover. So first pick cat lover. So with that Thatcher and cat lover, their rooms are 3 resources cheaper. And after breeding, 4 resources cheaper. So building wood rooms for 3 wood each. So yeah, it is nice, but it has come a little late, I think. And I don't know how Idlewild is gonna. I guess Idlewild takes 2 boar. Yeah, that works. So I could even gamble and do Master Cook in this round because I think the occupations that I'm gonna take are gonna be totally uncontested, or the actions. I don't think anyone wants defense. And if they do, I can just plow a field and I still have enough food. Ooh, I would actually be 1 food short in that case. Okay, so if I Master Cook though, I will have enough food either way. Yeah, okay, maybe it's worth gambling here. Yeah, since I already know my actions and I'm pretty sure they're going to come back to me, why not get a free extra 2 food? And then after this round, plow as early and often as I can. Only downside is I do lose one opportunity for my birthstone, but I think this play is going to be really strong. My feeding for the rest of the game is going to be so easy. So now I fence 15. So I fence 15, get 2 reed, you pay 2 reed to get 4 cattle, and dove a cattle, net plus 1 food. And like I said, for the rest of the game, plow as much as I can. I had a wild play shovel, so supercharging the day labor space a little. Where's Salesman is interesting, probably came out too late, would be my guess. But the ability to get, I liked it actually better when it gave a food and a resource. Um, because I thought that was kind of cool, because if you had a card like Stone Sculptor, you would get a stone and a food off of it, whether you played it yourself or an opponent played it. Okay, not a whole lot I want to do with these last two actions actually, so I could probably I'll just take vegetable. And then maybe my last move is Reed Stone Food. Reed Stone Food would let me do 2 stone Reno. And then I could play Duck Pond or something. Or I could start player Duck Pond, but I probably want to start player with my first action round 11. Is it possible for me to start player first action round 11 and still get Country Doctor off? Because my actions are... I guess no. I guess that's not possible. And Idlewild can beat me to the growth anyways. So I should save Country Doctor for round 12. So my plan should be plow, then fish, or maybe start player and then plow, then fish. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. Play it really safe, and I'm just gonna take fishing right now. Because now if I start player, well, so my thinking is now if I start player, I'll get in round 11, I'll be happy with family growth or plow sow. Either of those would be really strong. So Idlewild is family growthing here. My guess is that Barbarossa will not start player because if family... Well, I guess if he does start player, hmm, I wouldn't mind getting a pair of animals too. Like getting 2 boar would be really good for me. So probably if 2 boar come around, I gotta take that. Because that's like a 5-point move there. If I don't eat them at all. Yeah, how do I pass 2 boar here? I think I gotta risk that start player will come around. And if I don't get start player, then I'll do plow and then read stone food or something like that. Idlewild took vegetable. Idlewild must have a plow, I have to imagine. Oh, never mind. No, they're just setting up to go day labor plow, so okay. Probably day labor every round for the rest of the game. I'll start player. So I could play Duck Pond here, but I think Birthstone or Winter Garden would be better. Because if I get Family Growth around 12, Birthstone would be better. If I get Plow Sow, Winter Garden would be better. So the question is, which do I want to flip the coin on? Um, I guess if I miss out on the Family Growth, it's not so bad because I can always reno. So maybe I play Winter Garden here. And then I can sow a vegetable onto my house. Although I do want to take sheep at some point, and the sheep will kick all the vegetables out. Yeah, okay, I'll go Birthstone. So I'm hoping that Family Growth without room comes around 12. And then my third action would be plow one field if it comes around. Although I'm pretty sure it won't. Oh, maybe it will. Because Barbarossa might want to take wood. Although he wants to plow. Yeah. Okay, I think I could play Country Doctor here, actually. I kind of like that because then it forces Barbarossa to Family Growth if I get Plow Sow. Hey, that doesn't look too bad. So now Barbarossa has to first action Family Growth so that I have a better chance of getting Start Player back. And if I get Start Player back, then I can do, I have some options. Yeah, and it's actually Country Doctor is worded really easily, not like Farm Steward. Farm Steward says your next family growth, so you don't have an option whether you use it or not. But Country Doctor is worded nicely, so I can start player, family growth without room, and then still be able to Country Doctor grow on the regular family growth space, which is nice. So I think I will do that. Keeping Barbarossa last seems good as well, since he's my biggest threat, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the grotto has made this all possible because it meant I didn't need to build a wood room, and then really Master Cook made the grotto possible. So I got really lucky in the draft. I got some great combinations. Dove Hunter, Cattle Dealer is amazing. Grotto, Master Cook is nice, and then the fact that the grotto lets me skip out on building a wood room let me fence 15 earlier. Yeah, it worked out quite nicely. So now I hope that nobody plays Village Elder because I'm not in contention for it. Don't have too many points left available. So I could do Reedstone. Oh, Barbarossa is on. Okay, so it looks like Barbarossa has Mansion, I would guess. Oh, maybe he's just thinking Basket Maker's Workshop. So I can plow or I can read Stone Food. If I read Stone Food, then I'm thinking that I'll do Reno, but it's only 2 points to Reno, so probably just plow is fine. So my farm is now all filled up. Wow. So I have a 1 point baker's oven available, which I could use to bake if I want to. I have breakfast outdoors, but that's not worth any points unless I have more than a 10 grain or more. I have a 1 sheep action, and then I can take pairs of cattle or boar for points. Okay, so looks like I'm gonna do family growth. And then because country doctor is worded nicely, I can still do the regular family growth as well. Ooh, Idlewild built more rooms. Okay, so I'm gonna have some competition for getting to my 5th person. So if wallflies start players, it's possible that I don't get to my 5th growth. It'd be kind of sad. Not wallfly does plow, sow, but doesn't sow anything. So I would like to see Barbarossa start player here. That's what I want. Okay, so I'll start player because I really don't have much else to do. And it's helping Idlewild, but I'm pretty sure Idlewild is not a threat. So 1 point baker's oven. But the real important thing is that it guarantees myself the 4 point family growth move. So then my last action here, probably one sheep for 2 points. Although I could take pairs of a pair of boar or cattle, it would deny more points from my opponents. Although none of them are really able to hold them. I guess Idlewild would be okay with eating 4 sheep and then taking 2 cattle, or eating 3 sheep and taking 2 cattle. Probably I only needed 1 cattle for maximum cattle points. So if, it looks like I'm gonna have like I'm gonna have more than 6 food left over at the end of the game. So that's a bit of an inefficiency on my part. I could have taken 2 boar and then gambled on getting a 1 cattle action in round 14 for 1 point. But I think just as long as I get sheep, it really does not matter. Even if I don't get sheep, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. Gave up 1 point to raise my point ceiling by 1. So yeah, I thought Barb was looking really strong, but then he built the 2 extra rooms, and I think it's meant that he's had to pass up all these animal grabs. So I'm not so sure about that, if that was the right call or not. It's let him play more improvements easily, I think, but I don't know. I think the points he's going to gain from getting to a larger stone house have cost him in terms of plow actions and animals mostly. I think animals is where it's going to cost him big. So, since I'm pretty sure Village Elder will not be played and I'm not in contention for it anyways, I'm going to leave the family growth without room available so that Wallfly and Barbarossa have to compete for it. It's not safe for either of them. I guess that's the better space for me either way because it gives me the opportunity to play an improvement, but I'm gonna pass on it. I guess I can play Winter Garden, it doesn't hurt anything. So this way I have a 2-point sow action in case I don't get sheep. Well, I can do, I guess, yeah, I guess I'll just block the sheep. Although blocking plow sow would be nice too, because I don't need to bake. I could block plow sow, sure. It's a good action. So they're saying about how Idlewild went on clay, and then Barbaros and Wallfly both immediately renovated, blocking Idlewild out of getting onto Reno. And then Barbaros is saying, and that 6 clay would have been useful for his pottery. It would have been a 3-point action, of course. So I'll play 1 point, take vegetable. And I think I have no actions for my last move. Probably just take board to block the space, but yeah, don't have anything that I want to do. I guess if Wallfly returns fireplace, I can build the fireplace. No, going on fishing instead. Yeah, nothing here to do. So what? Occupation? I guess just block boar. So I have my final score plus 2. 2 bonus from Burstone. Only 43, not particularly strong, but looks like it'll be enough to win. So since I only managed 43, if I hadn't gotten those start players exactly as I needed to at the end of the game for family growth, I would have lost. Or maybe tied Barbarossa at worst. Because I would have lost out on a lot of points if I didn't get those 2 family growth actions. So it looks like that should be enough to win. Doesn't look like anyone else is going to have enough to beat that. Idlewild, without being in a clay house, I don't think it's enough. And Wallfly didn't manage to fill up her farm, so I think it's unlikely that, yeah, she got 30. So Barbarossa 40, Wallfly 30, 34 for Idlewild, and 43 for myself. So I was right about Barbarossa being my biggest threat, and then being able to just sit on start player at the end of the game, keep him last, keep forcing him to do suboptimal play, like with playing whatever else. It worked out pretty nicely. Oh, I wonder if Erpelboard and Wallfly are talking together. Because Wallfly, anyways. I'll take a quick look at the draft. But I mean, obviously, this went about as well as I think it could have. I had a very low point ceiling, and I almost hit it. Maybe it's a bit higher if I get an extra burst stone, and maybe one more major improvement. But other than that, I'm near my cap. I'm maxed for my crops, 4 fields. I could have allowed myself to build one more field, but then the fencing becomes more complicated. Okay, Country Doctor, first pick, looks right. So I took Cattle Dealer over Village Elder, and over Cabbage Lover's power is really high. That's very interesting. I definitely think Village Elder is better than Cattle Dealer, but looking at Country Doctor, I was sort of thinking that I'd go for Pretty Farm rather than lots of improvement points. But maybe it was too early for me to make that decision. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's an interesting one to think about. Maybe Village Elder should have been taken there. Boatswain, easy pick, great card. And Dove Hunter here, again, great card. Especially with the Cattle Dealer, it's a fantastic combo. So I took Miller over Diligent Farmer, which Miller was kind of my insurance that I would get one of the ovens, because you can kind of sneakily play an oven with Miller. You can also build fireplaces earlier than normal, stuff like that. Um, yeah, Diligent Farmer just didn't quite work with the Country Doctor, because if I'm going to grow as soon as the Country Doctor allows me, I'm not going to have the prerequisites for Diligent Farmer. It's not like I can grow with Diligent Farmer, then 2 turns later grow with Country Doctor. It would be Diligent Farmer would take almost the entire game to do, and then like round 14, Country Doctor, maybe. So I think Miller was the right pick. Maybe I should have taken Wood Distributor because of Boat Swain. I could have done that. And Wood Distributor is also nice with Master Cook. Resource Lender didn't play, wasn't going to play any of these. Master Cook was excellent for me. And then Homework, great card. Like I would say, the ability to do start play or play Country Doctor is great. The ability to, like the way I used it, worked out really, really nicely. And Duck Pond looks good. Burstone. So Burstone is worse than Pine Forest by power, and probably is a weaker card than Farm Name Sign, because their power is almost the same, but Farm Name Sign's taken a lot earlier. And Farm Name Sign would have been 1 wood for 2 points. So yeah, that's good. I mean, I played 2 stone Burstone for 2 points, so that definitely would have been cheaper. Grotto was fantastic for me. Just like I got cards at fourth that were just so good for me. I got pretty lucky that my fourth pick each time had an excellent card. And then Baker's Oven, yeah. All right, that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll hang around and chat for a bit if you guys have any questions or anything. And if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a comment or whatever. Let me know what you like, what you want to see more of, etc. And but that's all for me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I'll see you next time.